Hey guys, good day. So today we're going to set some tasks for you guys. So as we come towards the latter stages of the program, as the training of the course, whatever we call it, we are going to become hands-on, physical. So I want you guys to be like getting out there and doing stuff. And getting out there doesn't necessarily mean getting out there in the field, although it will be including that as well. It means taking action to actually make contact, so it can mean like meditating and going inwards. So for today's task, and so what I want you guys to do for the next sorry, someone just walked past, distraction. Yes, so I'm not quite sure what I'm going to set yet. So this is how I'm rolling with the videos at the present. I'm really trying to tune in and go with the flow and see what comes, and it seems to be working much better. So we're going to set a task for today. We're going to begin to set actual field tasks, meditations, things we can do, action we can take to begin to make contact. So I'm guessing you guys out there, most of you watching the course, one thing that really lights you up, sparks your excitement, is like seeing UFOs in the sky, bringing UFOs in, perhaps even meeting physical beings if you're really ready to go for it. Because this is intense stuff, it really is. It's like, once you start having experiences, it's like well, I remember when I first started getting into it, you'd hear people say stuff like, oh no, my cigar has gone out, un momento. You'd hear people say stuff like, yeah, I used to like frequent posts like above top secret, like a conspiracy board, shady place, but like really interesting place to explore information if you can filter out all the noise. And so yeah, where you used to get comments, you used to see on Facebook as well, quite a comment like people have posted, do you feel you're ready for extraterrestrial contacts? And people will be like, yeah, sure, invite them around for coffee tomorrow morning. Yeah, they can come around mine for coffee for sure. And I assure you, when you start having the experiences, they're not like what you think they are at all. Like even just like seeing the ships begins to like blow your reality to pieces, because what's occurring is we're actually, as I've said, ascending into a new dimension of consciousness. So like if an ET was to walk into your kitchen and sit down into your counter, like very few of us are ready for this. Like I'm not ready for this. This is why it hasn't occurred for me in physical reality, because like the dimensions would merge. There'd be a radical vibrational and dimensional shift, and like for a start, any subconscious fears you still have, that we all have, because this is the process we're going through, they're all like kind of forced to the surface instantly. Bashar describes it as two cogs coming together, like a really fast moving cog and a slow moving cog, sprockets, and like one's moving really fast and like we're moving slowly, and a really fast one moves together, we're moving slowly, and they come together and they don't sync up. Like they've got to be moving at very similar speeds, and if it was moving slightly faster and slightly slower, they sync up. But the thing is, like they just come together and the sprocket or the cog's blown to pieces. And so the idea is, it's like it's like it would force all our stuff. Bashar actually says it would cause psychotic shock, cause psychosis. And I believe I've actually experienced mild psychosis, possibly, certainly some weird paranoia after my own contact experiences. And after a lot of experiences up here, just like self-realization experiences, when you're in very high states of consciousness in interdimensional portals, you've got to be careful, I tell you, because like when we're in a physical mind, we've got all these defenses up. But when we have these big expansive experiences where we literally, like I had this experience on plant medicine, on Changa, DMT, and just to say I don't recommend this. These are seriously dangerous things, and so I don't authorize or recommend it in any way if this video is going out on YouTube. So And it really is dangerous stuff, and like this is the reason I don't talk about this stuff, I don't teach this stuff, because I'm still learning about this stuff myself. And I had this experience on Changa, a form of DMT that you smoke. It's a very strong form of DMT. Some very intense experiences that I'll begin to share at some point when I understand the YouTube licensing rules surrounding this. And so yeah, I had an experience on Changa where I just opened up far too fast, and like this ET kind of dimensional being, not sure what it was, like just came straight at me, and it was just far too high a dimension of consciousness. I wasn't ready for like this kind of thing. I don't know how positive, it didn't seem like a negative being, but it was crazy stuff going on. I tell you, I'll tell the story one day. But no, so the idea is we're not ready for extraterrestrial contact as we think we are. We are ready for extraterrestrial contact, but we're ready to begin to integrate it into our lives. Obviously, saying we're not ready for extraterrestrial contact, video 30 of my ET contact, because what's going on? Scam, refund. No, we are ready for ET contact. We're ready to begin to, because it's a shift into a higher dimension of consciousness. It's a shift into self-realization, basically and ultimately. We can't have contact with an extraterrestrial, in my understanding, and not be like in our Buddha nature, in our Christ consciousness, at least periodically, temporarily for the experience. So we either have to be like fully self-realized, fully enlightened, fully integrated, fully aligned, or be able to be ready to embrace temporary periods of our true interdimensional nature, where we actually blend with infinite consciousness to a degree that is mind-blowing, and at least ready to be able to sustain this state of consciousness for periods of time. And most of you guys are, I believe, now. Very few of us are able to maintain this state of consciousness 24 hours a day. Me, certainly not. Maybe getting there slowly. And so the idea is that extraterrestrial contact is this shift into this self-realized state of consciousness. It's not about, sure, yeah, the ETs can come around my place of coffee, and who knows, the person that wrote that on that above top secret forum post, not affiliated with ATS in any way, I assure you. Not going there. And so lots of stories about that site, I tell you. And so who knows, maybe the person that wrote that post, they can go around for coffee, was a very centered, because people are already, like rare specimens of humans on Earth are already, who have naturally grown up very centered. They don't have trauma, they're very grounded. They may not be the most self-realized being on the planet, but they're centered, they're aligned, they're living their passion every day, so they're not having weird thoughts. And this is the state of consciousness that the ETs resonate with, and really like resonate. So it's law of attraction, like attracts like. So this is what we're trying to attain. We're trying to be more like the ETs. So here we have today's task: be more like an ET. Follow your excitement moment to moment. Don't have negative thoughts. Don't have negative thoughts. Don't have negative thoughts. Choose otherwise. The ETs choose not to have negative thoughts. The ETs don't sit there and they don't come to Earth in their spaceships, and they don't land their spaceships and land on Earth and say, oh no, there's litter everywhere and there's all these people with weird vibrations and they're all doing my head in. No, the ETs don't do that. The ETs land their ships and they get centered and they find a high vibrational location, and they realize that we are part of their being, and anything they experience with us is a reflection of them, and they're excited to explore it. So go out into your day excited to explore your reality. Follow your highest excitement. Whatever challenges you face in your reality today, face them with excitement. Embrace them as part of your infinite self. See your infinite nature and follow your highest excitement moment to moment, fearlessly like an ET, knowing you are the infinite creator. We are the all one infinite source creation, co-creating this reality between us, and we're going to co-create an epic reality, whatever happens in our reality, and we're going to focus on the highest vibrational thoughts and the highest vibrational realities and the love and the bliss, and we're going to create the most epic day for ourselves ever. So that is today's challenge, and the challenge for the rest of the course. We've got to do this every day for the rest of the course to the best of our ability, so we begin to operate like the extraterrestrial consciousnesses, and we can begin to interact with the extraterrestrial consciousnesses and the interdimensional beings in a new multidimensional, interdimensional frequency, in a new way on Earth. So, have a great day, guys. Shivai. Peace out.